Hey folks, ThePandaPuncher here, and welcome to part 3 of my RimWorld Let's Play series. Last time we basically got a few more things done. We started the initial food production systems, got a bit of power saved up, initial bedrooms laid out. We had a injured colonist visit us. I thought, stupidly, that if we helped heal him that he was going to be joining and we'd have someone extra, but he just sort of took our medicine and our food and then just left, the ungrateful prick. But, you know, we have to put up with it. Yeah, and whilst sort of loading up to wait for this recording, I noticed a few things that we have missing, such as a few power cables missing that are obviously going to affect the distribution of power in our base here, and a few other things. Now, you may notice things do look slightly different here. That's because I'm using the EDB interface mod. It's basically a quality of life mod, especially listing your colonists along the top here, so you can just click on them straight away there instead of having to go find them and click on them on the map. It just does make life a lot easier, and you can just sort of cycle through them, and it's really handy. Now, one of the first things I'm going to do here is go into power conduit, and link that up. It's going to come in handy, and we're probably going to have to do that as well. Pretty sure we don't have to go that close to the lamps to get them working, but you know, we'll see how it goes. This is just a generic storage area outside for the likes of steel and rock and things that don't degrade. We have the degradable stuff indoors here in the storage area, and this is the beginning of a freezer, and once these doors get in, out here it'll stay a wee bit warmer than the minus like 5 or 6 I have set up in there. We are slowly, we may as well just unpause here now, slowly getting things done. I did plant down turrets here and I think somewhere over here, just to get an initial sort of, maybe not effective defense, but definitely ease of mind. One of the key objectives now would be to start thinking about a perimeter wall, start thinking about getting some extra rooms in, because we will get more colonists. We'll need a medical bed, and we'll need hopefully a permanent bed at some point. And speaking of, we have a raid. A group of pirates from the Bangers have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. Jump to location. So we have this one pirate here, our Mad Dog. We should be able to handle this pretty effectively. And hold on a second. There's some forbidden stuff we're going to need. Well, hold on. Let's keep you forbidden for now. There's no point having people run away down there and trying to collect stuff. So can we highlight? No, you can't highlight them from there, but let's you have a wooden mace, survival rifle. So General has the need to draft you, get over here. Stompy, no, not Stompy, we need Steven. Draft you, get over here, and we need to make sure that Lorena and Stompy do not get in the way, but unless they get too close, we shouldn't have anything to worry about. Now, if I cannot work and revise needs materials. Okay, so we don't have any steel at the minute, so that's why this won't get built in time. That's nothing to worry about. We'll just unpause here, and we should be able to handle this one pirate alright. He'll have melee weapons, I think, as far as I mean, unless that's changed in recent builds of the game. So where is Mad Dog? Right. It depends on where he goes. Right, Stephen, you have the rifle, so I want you to do a wee bit more long range stuff in general. You go there. We're just doing normal speed here at the minute, so let's speed things up a bit. So he's coming that way, it's not too bad. Whoops. Now we have the problem. Come on, get away. Don't kill Mad Dog, I want you to not kill him. There we go. He's been incapacitated, so we can capture him. And hopefully he's not injured too bad that he dies on us. So we're going to convert this to a prisoner bed and set for medical. So we will be able to heal. And Stephen, you may as well capture Mad Dog the Pirate. That's a great name for a pirate, by the way. Absolutely great. And generally we can undraft you. Let's see your health. You have... Okay, so the EDB interface mod has changed some other things. So We'll just have to discover them as we get along. But again, it's not game-altering modifications that have gone on here. It is simply ease or quality of life. So, little pain. You're not bleeding. You're not doing anything else. So yeah, you've got a cut by a shiv. Goddamn pirates. So there we go. Is Mad Dog dead? No, he's got the little exclamation mark. Agent Steven. Well, Stompy's working away there, mining like a champ. Right. These doors are still going on. Food's going to be stored in here, so whenever it's minus temperature it won't spoil, so you'll be able to keep food for a long time. 152 meat and 18 berries. Okay, so our strawberries are starting to be harvested, which is good. We do have quite a bit of wood chops, so we should be able to get away with creating another set of rooms, which I think is important to improve mood of the general settlers. It's probably worth hopefully getting these lights set up as quickly as possible to improve mood, because Lorena here, she's a whiny owl fucker. Let's see, character. She's psychically sensitive, and that psychic drone is still around, affecting only the females. She's too smart, which is a negative buff. Prostophobe. Bionic parts are unethical. Okay, so she doesn't like androids, essentially, or anybody that has a mechanical body part. Needs her comfort's gone down because she complains a lot. She's in the darkness, of course, so once you get the lights on, that debuff goes away. Slept in the cold. May need to throw a heater into these rooms. Didn't think about that. And we need to get some sort of clothes production because she is currently naked. And yeah, it's a -6 debuff. And you don't want your colonists sort of going absolutely batshit insane. So where do I want to fire these rooms? Structure. We still don't have any stored marble, even though we mine a bit down here. It's not a wild pile. But we'll just go with wood for now and hope we don't get any lightning strikes that sort of screw things up. The initial plan was to mine out a nice big square here and use the marble, straight-faced marble walls as sort of, you know, half the rooms being built already, which I still think I might do. And as for defences, probably just wall off this and wall along here, and then use the water as sort of a part barrier. Wall here, and along the bottom. Quite a big area to defend, quite a lot of building involved, but again, it's my first experience with, you know, a massive outside sort of colony. I love building into a mountain. Slow, but you know, it's pretty. So what shall we do here? Another corridor here, or Decisions. If I do rooms here, I can do another corridor in the middle and then another set of rooms the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to pain me to do this again, but I have to. Whoopsie. That's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Everything has to be symmetrical or else I'll go insane. It's just a fact. So yeah. Fuck, right. Cancel this. Now the general plan here is to just sort of exactly copy this. So we just have the one corridor feeding two sides of the 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what we want inside. That should do the job. Everything should be kind of symmetrical now. One would hope. Yeah. I want auto doors for the outside. They would work without power, so eventually we'll get them hooked up, and we'll just take ordinary doors for the inner. And again, sincerely hope we do not get a lightning strike, because a lightning strike is not going to be fun. So yeah, let's need to set up some priorities for our prisoner here. Well, Mad Dog, he is stressed, he's in shock. He's 17, that is good. Now he is a prisoner. We need to... he gets doctor care at the minute, but with no medicine. We want to... normal medicine or worse. And we want to chat and recruit. Recruitment difficulty 77, so he's not impossible to recruit. Actually, before we even decide on that... Oh, he's got 10 shooting. And he's a space pirate. 10 shooting, 6 melee. Meh, everywhere else, but he does have 4 medicine, 4 construction and 4 growing. And crafting. He's cold tolerant, that's good because we do have a heat problem. Green thumb, he's a passion for growing, so he gets +2 to that. Incapable of intellectual and artistic, believe me, that is not going to be required. And yeah, he just seems pretty decent. He's an extreme pain. Of course, he got shot, for fuck's sake. Whole body, blood loss, trivial. Torso, pistol damage. And he's got survival rifle shots everywhere else. So we need to hope that our doctor, whoever is doing that... Where's our doctor? Dr. Lorena. She's 11, so she should be able to do a half-decent job there. And Stephen, you can be decommissioned. No. Oh, Stephen lost his bed to the prisoner. He must feel like shit. He put his life on the line to defend his colony, and now we've given the prisoner his bed, and he's sleeping out in the cold on the ground. Cheer up, Stephen. It's not too bad. Right, let's just get through the night, because they're all fucking asleep. It's one of the most annoying stages of any of these sort of base building games where the colonists go through a sleep cycle, because at the start, be it RimWorld or Nemoria or Dwarf Fortress or anything like that, they all sort of sleep at the same time, and until you get either new colonist waves or the game's been going a while that they've gone out of sync, there just be a lull period where just stuff does not happen. Now, why aren't you getting power? Lights are powered, so we didn't need those. Architect, cancel. Yes, we don't need that extra. Those extra bits of power conduit down, so may as well save a bit of baller there with the. And the cooker is now connected up as well. I think the problem was just the connection that was down here. So, old Mad Dog is still sleeping away, whilst my colonists slave around him. You're going to architect orders. I want to cut down some of these trees that are bloody inside. So that's just annoying, and we're probably going to want to board the floors in here just to improve the general quality of things. Need defenses. I am pretty. Why? I know I don't want to chop that. Trade beacon. Oh, okay. It says we have no trading capacity, but I'm pretty sure that's because we need to pause the game a second. It's in... Where is it? Furniture. Nope. Security. Nope. Not in floors. Not, obviously not in the ship. Production. Pretty sure there's like a trading something where you can communicate with the outside world. Comms console. Pretty sure that's it. Don't need to worry about it too much at the minute. Multi-analyzer, vitals monitor, tool cabinet. These are things that just weren't in the game the last time I played, which is kind of nice to see because there's stuff to explore. Chest table and temperature heaters. These are things we're probably going to have to fire into the rooms at some point, but believe you me, it is pretty low down on the priorities. Just need to get more steel and more basic materials sorted, and our food is not going to be a problem now. Key thing is, I'm probably expanding way too fast now when I think about it. The key thing should be perimeter defenses. That's all I should be thinking about. I'm going to start mining down here again. So we've got some more steel to grab here. I'll stomp your wild slow miner. Disease infection, that's just fucking great. And we want that mined as well. Psychic drone still. Mad Dog has developed an infection in his left leg. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Mad Dog gets proper treatment and spends as much time in bed as possible. So, Mad Dog here, let's change your thing to the best medicine possible. And also, since we don't have a rogue pirate marching his way towards our base, we can grab that free metal. Just hoping now there's maybe some more free supplies lying about. Just a pile of deer. Yeah, not too sure. It doesn't look like there's much else. So I just have to quickly scan and hope you see something with a tiny little red X beside it. Does not look like it. Another thing we need to do very soon is once we get these initial turrets set up, they will drain the, well, they won't drain the power, we'll fire in switches to keep them turned off. Probably need to put power conduit out to where they're being built. So we'll need to start thinking about taking advantage of the geysers that we have. One at either end here, which is very, very convenient. So yeah, they're just slowly plugging away. Our food isn't too bad. We do have 11 meals. I do have it set to automatically keep a minimum of 30. So that should be alright for now since we only have the 4. Hopefully our mad dog doesn't die, so we have 5. We should probably actually consider... let's get a zone area. Growing zone. Get a small... I can't work on even numbers. I have to work on odds. Pause. Growing some... One of these is good for medicine, and I'm pretty sure it's this. This plant selected and bred for centuries by settlers. It is sometimes known as the healer's hand. By tribespeople, a nickname it owes to its 5 major medicinal virtues. So let's grab that. Growing time is 13 days. Okay, close. Devil Strand. That's used for clothing, isn't it? I think so. And since we're enhancing our growing, it probably shouldn't. We've got so much to do. We need all our colonists focusing on that. But I need a small little 5x3. Let's get you growing something that we can convert into fibre of some sort. Get Lorena some fucking clothes. What age is Lorena? 38. She should know better than to start running around space with no bloody clothes on. Colonists, they be fucking crazy. Well, Stompy, planting away there. It's kind of important to keep your sort of medicinal supplies up because they do run out pretty quickly, especially if you're healing prisoners and picking up general injuries through rogue animals, or you're out hunting, getting attacked, your general raids from your pirates, even if it's just the one. As you see, a general asshole here managed to get injured. Partly my fault. So there's all that. Now, rooms are starting to come together. Now we won't fill them all with beds just yet. We'll do the beds as we need them, but we do need some beds for. Is it Steve or Stumpy that is currently? And then we want one for Stephen Field recruit Mad Dog, 6% chance, and we'll keep going for a while, see how that turns out. We want to have a prisoner bed permanently. We need a bed for our 4th colonist, so that'll be that one. Then we need a medical bed permanently for our just colonists in general, and we'll fire one more just in case something comes up and we don't have to scramble to build one. We can do something pretty quickly. Now, furniture. Nope, not furniture. Floors. Floors is the one I'm looking for. We could smooth. Nope, smooth would be in stone terrain. Idiot. Okay, we're in the dull nighttime again, so let's fire it up to its fastest speed. Must designate a group of travellers from Closeness Valley are passing by. Where are they? Probably somewhere up here. Nope. Oh, they'll be popping down at some point anyway. There we go. There's Fret. That technically speaking we could, if we were in a better position, just simply enlist some of our colonists and just take them prisoner. And then try and convert them to our own cause. But then you always run the risk if you piss off the certain tribe and they send invasion forces and they only sort of grow exponentially. So I'll improvise steel turret here, so we're tiny smidgen of defense from this angle, which should do the job in the short term. And we have one due to be built here. But again, area revealed. Where was that now? Jump to location. Okay, so Lorena just mined something here and there was a block missing. And since that was then revealed, it just declares it's an area revealed. But there is times where you are mining into a big mountain. All you see is like a whole corner of the map just looks like this. Big, massive mountain. You're digging in straight, and all of a sudden an area will be revealed, and in the centre of this mountain will be this big, massive clearing. And whilst it's kind of cool and looks impressive, it does present the problem that certain raiders can land in there and sort of, screw up your base defences, and it just creates a whole other series of problems. And the problem this one's creating is that it screwed up my nice straight walls. So orders, mine. Now we have to mine out all that. Don't you dare uncover more unknown territory, because there is something there. So you can see there's a bit of a gap. Psychic drone, area revealed yet again. Yep, we got the point. That psychic drone's been around for a while. That was there like first few minutes of the first video. And these videos are lasting, what, about 30 minutes a piece? Due to the sort of slow pace at the start of the game, the initial setup. Autosave. So yeah, once things start picking up and more things are happening, more people joining, I think the episodes will eventually level out at about 22-25 minutes. Makes it handier to watch, I suppose. Mad Dog, are you dead? End restraints, he's slowed. Take a look at his health. He's got a major infection, so hopefully we can sort that out. His mood's not bad, considering he's in prison. Yeah, I really want this guy. 17 as well. And he's got a class name. Right. Floors. Let's not worry about goddamn floors. Need to start working on walls, more specifically. I mean, not on too much, but if we slowly but surely start getting some of the walls built, we can, I need my goddamn marble to go into storage. Does this even accept marble storage? Resources, raw resources, stone blocks, yeah. Maybe can you not build out of raw marble anymore? Do you have to like create the workshop to convert it into like marble blocks or whatnot? Must be. So what's this here? That's uranium. They're not going to be able to build much with that. Marble chunk. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to... I could have swore you could build with chunks. Probably not. What I should have done actually was kept one of these rooms a bit bigger, so we could have had room for our research table and all that kind of stuff. But we'll just fire an extra room on somewhere. So we shall, because it's going to be needed at some point. How to do it though? Sort of hemming myself in here. I'm going to ruin the complete order of things here by building something that does not fit. Do you want to know what? Fuck it. Right, actually, let's let's plan it out a wee bit here. We want the comms console, which we shall have here. Bear with me. We shall have a... Don't need to worry about that yet, or tool cabinet. Need to go into production. Pause. We'll take a look at that area reveal in a second. We want... Not a steel research bench. Wood will do the bloody job. I've done it all wrong already. God damn it. Cancel you. Architect. Let's take that wooden research bench again. Have you there. And a miscellaneous. We'll grab the comms console. Let's grab you and put you there. What else do we want? Got the research table, comms console. And we want to do the thing with the stone blocks, but it can be outside here, closer to where the actual stone blocks are, so we don't have to drag heavy stuff all over the map. So that'll be in production, and it's the making myself feel very, very. Oh, tailor's bench can go in that other room that I'm currently building. Equip for sculpture. No, I don't need sculpture's table. So what the hell? Maybe I just need to get the research bench going and see get a few extra things made, or researched, I should say. I'm trying to think things out in my head here, what I need to do, and I'm starting to mumble my words and my thoughts, which aren't very coherent at the best of times. Yeah, this isn't going to be pretty. So it's not. There. Don't you dare judge me. Auto door, and auto door. See, I don't want to go with the whole very symmetrical thing all the time, because anytime I played this game, or Dwarf Fortress, or Nemoria, or anything where you build anything or dig out something, it's always square, symmetrical, and everything just looks neat and tidy. And you know what? Sometimes it doesn't have to be neat and tidy. Sometimes it can be messy. So let's just roll that like it build organic. If you crashed on a colony in space, you wouldn't be like, okay, hold on a minute, don't build it like that. We need to make sure everything is in odd numbers and the doors are central and everything's neat and tidy, and that if I stand over there, the building looks the same as if I was standing at the opposite side. That's just not how it works. We are running low on food and medical supplies. Not too concerned with the medical supplies. The food is the issue. But again, shit ton of spuds, shit ton of strawberries, and then even more spuds, which is all being harvested now. And we do have our refrigerator here, which is keeping the room to a nice minus 5 degrees. And even with the turrets and the refrigerator and our lights, power usage is well within capability, despite nighttime not having any sunlight, surprisingly enough. Steven, you are a goddamn asshole. Still sleeping out there. Fucking idiot. Just, so thick. Jump to location. Oh, no. It didn't. That's not uranium wall good. I am severely disappointed in that being revealed. Because now I have to mine out this whole... This game is really... These games always have a way of annoying you. So yeah, you can see what I mean. If these are all flat, I can just build rooms directly onto this, and we have all the defenses we need from this side. We do need to start keep mining. Okay, let's just cancel all that for now. We need to keep them focused on mining the steel, because again, it is probably one of the most key components at any stage of the game, really. Let's mark all the steel we can see close by to be mined out, and I can just keep working on that as we get other things built and sorted out. Yeah, we have all that marked. Anything over here? Yes, we have all this. We'll have to revisit these because we can't see what's in here yet. So once they mine this out, it will be revealed and we'll have to come back to it. That should... Ooh. Okay, can't ignore this. I could, but I'm not going to. So that'll do the job for now. That'll keep our miners busy. Oh, come on, mad dog. Just join me already, you prick. King. You just consuming... Okay, I thought it was a colonist. It's a goddamn dog or something like that. Labrador Retriever, and I was just like, what are you doing sleeping out there? And then it was a dog. Again, the animal husbandry kind of stuff, you know, where you breed, train and everything with the animals, is something that I will be taking a look at. But I think it's more important in the short term to get things... do until you have... Oh, okay. I think it's more important to get the basics set up before I start looking at all the new features. It's kind of important to remind myself of how the basic game works. And I forgot I did something wrong here. I did until I had 30. I think they made 30 and it's not being done. Yep. Meat. All the meats. Some of your colonists are cannibals, and it's a mood modifier if they are served human meat, which is quite interesting. Do until... just do forever. Close. And do it now. Can we increase priority? No, Stephen's cooking away. If you stop eating it... Look, cook a meal, eat a meal. We had a beep. Stop failed to recruit Mad Dog, 9% chance. Was 6 the last time. So, slowly but surely, Mad Dog's now up and about, so he's feeling a lot better. Wandering in restraints. Damn right you're in restraints. Come on, folks. Is that general going away to mine? There we go. No, grabbing material. Okay, research bench is nearly complete. So we'll see now what research we can do. We'll... okay, research is here. Okay, stone cutting. That's what I need to research in order to be able to refine the rock chunks so that we can use the marble in construction. And apologies for that big click. That'll be important to setting up our outer walls so they can't simply be burnt down. It's probably one of the first things we will look to research. We do have nutrient resynthesis, which is increases the efficiency of the nutrient paste dispensers, but that's not a route that I'm going down. Crematorium for burning the body, shipbuilding basics, that's more endgame kind of stuff. Coloured lights, not interested. Hydroponics, so we can rapidly grow crops indoors regardless of the terrain outside. More of important in colonies in biomes that are affected, like if you're in like the Arctic biomes or they have a short growing period, then you mightn't be able to grow enough food in that time period to keep your colony going. You'd be able to grow all year round inside. Brewing for beer and stuff like that. You've got carbon making, machining, explosives, smelting, geothermal power, which is something we will need to use. Take advantage of these geysers here in order to have sort of essentially unlimited power. Hospital beds and various bits and pieces. Lots. They do take a lot of time at that point. I thought there was some pneumatic picks. That is always the first thing I research, because pneumatic picks makes mining more efficient and quicker. And as you can tell so far, the mining is very, 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 very slow. One thing I have to say for these colonists, they are not dwarves. So there you go. I think that is enough for this episode. It does. The time goes by very, very quickly. So yeah, we've got a few more basics set out. We do have a prisoner Mad Dog that we're currently trying to recruit. Our harvests are coming in, or so our food situation should resolve itself pretty soon. We do have some leather to take advantage of from the last video, that we should get some clothes for Lorena here. Get her covered up. And yeah, we had one pirate attacker. Things are starting to shape up and research has begun. So things should start developing pretty quickly from here. So this has been the ThePandaPuncher, and thanks very much for watching.